Hi, Kenneth. I've got another manufacturing order.
This is the exact request I sent out yesterday. It's already been fulfilled.
I know, and that's the problem. Apparently it arrived damaged, so they were unusable. They still need these components.
What do you mean they were damaged?
Their guess is thermal overstress. The components that they installed were overheating, and some of them were experiencing a decrease on noise-to-signal ratio, and the programs weren't running like they were supposed to.
Well, this whole warehouse is environmentally controlled, so the temperature never goes above 70 degrees, even in the summer.
So they must have arrived damaged. You should call the company that ships these components and find out what their shipping conditions are. See if they're using a climate-controlled shipping container. And while you're at it, ask them if they're controlling for humidity, vibration.
Oh, hold on. I just keep this warehouse climate controlled. I don't know anything about shipping containers.
But the same concepts apply, right? What can damage these components here can damage them in transit.
Sorry, I'm just not an expert in that area. I think it's better if we get a recommendation from somebody that's worked in shipping, not just storage.
Like who?
Like Chris from down at the loading dock?
I don't know. Chris is fairly new, and you're much more experienced than he is.
That's how I know cargo is expensive. Look, I'm not willing to take the risk of giving a wrong recommendation because I'm not familiar with the different types of shipping containers.
But the same concept applies, right? What can damage these components here can damage them in transit.
I suppose that's true. Well, I don't know much about shipping containers, but if I do some research, I can probably figure out what the best options are for shipping electronic components, and then I could just use the parameters we have at the warehouse and figure out what shipping containers to put them in. I can even ask Erica and Chris. They work in shipping, so I'm sure they have a lot of experience with this. They probably have some recommendations.
Yeah, that would be great. We really need to make sure that we get these semiconductors in good condition. Discovering that they're damaged is really delaying our manufacturing output. But the same concepts apply, right? What can damage these components here can damage them in transit.
Yeah, good point. No worries, I'll take care of it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, how hard can it be? Like you said, it's the same concepts.
But these are electronic components. They're both delicate and expensive. Maybe you should talk to Erica and Chris.
Why?
Because they work in shipping. Maybe they'll give you some recommendations on choosing containers.
I've worked here longer than both of them combined. They're not gonna know what to do. Trust me, I'll take care of it. No worries.